When I think about women-led response as one of our values at the Well Project, I think about how everything we do is literally led for and by and through and touched and delivered and trained and developed by women. And that's women across the gender spectrum, right? And I think about how it doesn't matter what we do, we're not prioritizing anyone else other than women. And when we're doing that, we have immediate access in real time to women experiences, women's stories, women's skills, and women leadership and teamwork and community.
Sex, divorce, dating, parenting, childbirth, breastfeeding, and on top of that, HIV. It's a really complex world for women. And having a woman-led organisation like the Well Project can help to support women through that complex world, giving them a voice, giving them support, and giving security.
I've been involved in women-led initiatives all my life. My household was co-led by my mother, a woman. I went to an all-girls high school that was one of the most phenomenal high schools in my country, Trinidad and Tobago. I started college in my freshman year in the Women and Power and Leadership program. And then my first job was at the Women's Collective, a women-led organization in Washington, D.C. I've been on the board of the Well Project, and of all of the lessons, one of the most important has been that women know what women need. Nothing for us without us. Women-led organizations are what we need to ensure that women thrive across the globe. And I'm excited to be connected to and involved with an organization like the Well Project that is doing exactly that, helping women to thrive.
Hello, my name is Tiami Luckett, and I currently sit on the Community Advisory Board. My very first job in the HIV field was at the Well Project. I actually was introduced to the Well Project through blogging for a girl like me. And in doing so, I was able to amplify not only my needs, but the needs of an entire community. And that community was trans women living with HIV.
I think that because the Well Project hires people who are living with HIV, has a cab where we are centered as somebody who is living with HIV. We help with the decisions when it comes to programming, and that's how I see the Well Project fulfilling that core value.
Centering those most impacted by HIV begins by listening. That's what we do here at the Well Project. We consistently assess the needs of our community and center their expertise to inform our programs and priorities moving forward. In my opinion, that's exactly how it should be.
Hi, my name is Marissa. I am the chair for the Community Advisory Board with the Well Project. Community truly is our heartbeat. Not only do we provide resources and community for women that are living with HIV, but also women that are impacted and affected by it. What I love about our community is that we're not just focused on how we can support one another through advocacy or through leadership, but really ensuring that we're intentional about making sure that self-care is an integral part of what it is that we do day in and day out.
With being the part of the Well Project, diversity is celebrated and inclusion is the goal. We are all different but united through compassion, education, inclusivity, support, empowerment, advocacy, respect, and hope. These are the values that fuel our passion and drive us to make the world a better, happy, and supportive place to live in.
I just celebrated 9 years working with the Well Project, and what's been clear to me for that entire time is that every aspect of our work here at the Well Project is rooted in connection. Certainly creating and supporting spaces for women living with HIV across the gender spectrum to connect with one another, and with opportunities, and with trusted information, and with their own voices through the A Girl Like Me blog. But there's also forging new collaborations and relationships among individuals across a range of different types of expertise, which is such a key part of how we build community. Sitting together around tables, physical as well as virtual, And bringing as much of our richness and fullness of our experiences as possible into our work is the essence of advocacy. And it's the essence of what the WELL Project strives to model through our work.
Hello, my name is Allison Agu, and I am a professor of adult and pediatric infectious diseases at Johns Hopkins School of Medicine in Baltimore. I'm also a proud member of the WELL Project's board of directors. The WELL Project's values are all fierce and super. The one I did want to highlight today is the evidence-based and always learning. It really is so critically important that our work is grounded in evidence and research, particularly community-based evidence and research, and that our language and our approaches change and evolve as that research and evidence informs us otherwise. The WELL Project does this so well, and I'm so proud to continue to be a part of that board and the activities they do.
I would like to talk about the WELL Project's values of being evidence-based and always learning. And this is something that's important to me as a woman living with HIV, because in a world where it's so hard to find factual information, it's so hard to know who you can trust and who not to trust. It's important to the WELL Project to be factually based and relevant. So the information that they give in their resources, in their fact sheets and other resources is always factually based and up to date. And this is important to women living with HIV. And because the WELL Project works so diligently to be factually based, this is why I trust the WELL Project, and I know other women living with HIV can trust the WELL Project.
You know, as the WELL Project gives the community an opportunity to learn our value set, I have to say that I'm really enthusiastic about our values surrounding evidence-based learning. As a nurse, I understand how quickly information can change. But as a woman living with HIV, I also understand how important it is for me to have easy access to that information and for that information to be presented in a way that is easily understandable. So using an approach that includes a collaborative effort between those with lived experience and our healthcare provider partners, our research provider partners, combining those things allows for fast delivery of information, accurate delivery of information, and it gives me the tools that I need not only to be able to serve my community, but also for me to choose how I want to live with HIV.
Collective power is at the heart of the WELL Project. As a Black woman living with HIV, I know too often the isolation, the shame, and the guilt that living with HIV can really bring. The WELL Project makes sure that we don't feel left alone in our diagnosis. And when we come together, we shift narratives and we challenge systems that threaten to harm us. What collective power is, it's all about shaping the future that we all deserve to live and thrive.
At the WELL Project, women work together to ensure that women have transformational change that they can implement and use in their own lives, but support other women living with HIV, and also to support their communities that they live within. This type of collective power, we believe, gives us 3 key tools for women to ensure how they show up in our community. The first is equity, the ability to shift power to women living with HIV in our communities, in policy, in programs. This is the power that women utilize to ensure, number 2, our ability to co-create our own narratives and how HIV shows up in our lives. It allows us to dismantle stigma, dismantle the negative notations around HIV and who I am as a woman living with HIV. Number 3, this collective power has for decades began and continue to transform our communities by providing women leverage to create shared goals and to create systematic change.
To me, the WELL Project's value of collective power recognizes that we're stronger together and that collaboration is key to building equity. We're committed to partnering with individuals and organizations across sectors and disciplines to ensure that women's lived experiences are represented and valued. I also believe that collective power means that today's leaders are making space for and providing tools to leaders of tomorrow, who in turn then share a responsibility to do the same for the leaders of next year. Our commitment to collective power is not just about individual empowerment, it's about transforming communities and systems for lasting change.